Welcome to Fast Movie Recap. In the last episode, Omer took Defne to a special place that no one else knew about. The place Omer took Defne was his secret mountain house. It was quiet and peaceful. At the office, Sinan saw that Defne didn't come to work. He asked Dirya if she had seen her. Dirya said maybe Defne left with ISO the day before. Sinan started to worry. He called Nazilken, another employee, and asked if Omer had arrived. But Omer was not there. Sinan began to suspect that Omer and Defne were together, so he called Omer. At the mountain house, Omer and Defne spent the whole night together. By morning, Omer was still holding Defne while sleeping. Defne woke up first. She looked at Omer's face and thought about how handsome he was. Her feelings for him grew stronger. She gently touched him while he was asleep. Memories of how she accepted Neriman's deal came rushing back. Just then, Omer woke up, and they started talking sweetly like two people in love. Back at Defne's house, her grandmother was worried. She sent Esra to buy bread from Serdar's shop and asked if he knew where Defne was. With tears in her eyes, Grandma asked, "Did my beautiful granddaughter run away with a man?" Serdar didn't want Grandma to worry, so he lied. He said ISO had already explained everything to her. Serdar tried to call Defne, but she didn't answer. At Yasmin's office, ISO told her, "You always think you are right, and others are wrong." He put her in her place. Sinan entered and saw Yasmin talking to ISO. He asked if she was busy. She said no, and told ISO they would discuss his shift later. Back at the mountain house, Defne's phone rang. It was Neriman. Neriman told Defne, "Now, get Omer to marry you. Then you will leave." That was the plan. Defne felt sad. She didn't want to leave Omer, but Neriman insisted that Omer would only be sad for 2 days, and then he would move on. Defne was in shock. What was she going to do? Sinan visited Defne's family to check if she was home. Nin's mother also came and started arguing with Defne's grandmother. Sinan stepped in to stop the argument. Later, Defne left Omer. She wrote him a letter and walked away. At the same time, Neriman and Nikmi were arguing. Nikmi was angry that Neriman interfered with Omer's life. He took off his wedding ring and left. Omer went to town to buy flowers. When he returned to the mountain house, he found Defne's letter. The letter said goodbye. Defne chose to leave rather than lie and make Omer marry her. Omer was heartbroken. Defne called ISO to come and pick her up. She looked very sad. Instead of going home, Defne went to Nian's house. She didn't have the courage to face her grandmother. Nian and Serdar were shocked to see her. Serdar blamed himself, thinking he failed to protect her. At night, Defne sat in Nian's room. She asked herself if she had done something wrong. Looking out the window, she saw Omer searching for her in the neighborhood. Then, Omer looked up and saw her. Stay tuned to find out what happens next. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes.